All right. Hello, 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 and welcome back. I'm Jacka. This is Justaddhorns, and the game is the Séance of Blake Manor. And yeah, we got work to do. Day 2, Saturday, October 30th, 8 a.m. in the atrium. Okay. Old escaped go. Aw, a raven.
How fast must it have been going to break through like that, Mr. Hunter?
Hard to say, Mr. Sham. Some of the wood up there needs replacing, so all they had to do was hit the wrong part.
Stable master and groundsman, Mr. Darag. Oh, hello. Given the attire, he's likely Father Lorik and Synod. You notice that his cross is very like the Celtic cross that the kid was wearing, or the porter was wearing, except shorter. This one's longer, I mean. That's a little strange. Oh, hello. Guys are not related, but you have the same look. Those Whispering Women, only one matching pair signed in at the same time. A Mrs. Victoria Lau and a Miss Ivy McLeod. So Mrs., that means married? Or is that younger? I think Mrs. is married. That's a look.
What is happening here, Mrs. Joyce? Myself and the Marquess were in a meeting with Miss Mantovani.
Oh, sirs, it were a crow. Poor thing was dead on impact. But don't you worry, we'll get this cleaned up in no time.
Caitlin Joyce, the housekeeper. Her necklace is interesting.
Sorry, Marquess.
Miss Murphy?
Jonathan Blake.
I was just coming to get you for young Master Walter. He won't eat alone. The food'll go cold for long.
Miss Murphy, the cook.
Well, then I shouldn't keep Walter waiting any longer. Come, I shall leave the rest of you to it, and trust everyone to have a good day.
The Marquess of Doon, Jonathan Blake. Would the boy in that painting be the master of the house, Walter? Motion seems to be drawing a crowd. Is this everyone then? Everyone except Miss Dean, of course. I'm trying to fix something on my mic really quickly. There we go.
What's all this about a dead crow? Would that be a bad omen for anyone traveling today, yes?
Please, Mr. Coventry. Oh, Finn's being here is bad enough omen.
They also have the Celtic cross.
Right. Some decorum, please.
Perhaps then this is our Rowry and Feed? I think it's Feed. It's Callahan, but I don't know how you pronounce that. Rory, maybe? Hello.
Ha! She said far worse about me, and it all true. Aye, it's a bad omen, Coventry. No doubt about that.
I don't like that it keeps moving my cursor into the middle every time. I don't really want my cursor on top of the picture, and it keeps moving it over there. Mr. O'Finn, he wasn't in the sign-in book. He must be the X. Okay, so he's the one who can't write.
A bad omen? And
There
it
it goes
didn't
again.
show up in your cards, Mrs. Erickson. Oh my.
Stop moving my mouse, man. She has an interesting little button there. It looks like it's got a rose in a cross, and he's wearing a rose, but hard to say.
Show some respect.
Stop doing
Mr.
that.
Dupre, can't you keep your woman in line?
Whoa. Bro.
Or is your dynamic the other way around?
Wow, you have no tact.
Mrs. Darcy is not my woman, Mr. Scarrett, nor am I her man. We are people and belong only to ourselves.
Yeah, bro.
Actually, the cards are more of a tool, a guide. They reflect.
Is there a need for yourself, Mrs. Erickson? Huh?
Oh my god. Okay, a French accent. He's likely Mr. Toussaint then. I do not like this. I do not like this. This is actively driving me insane. If a developer happens to run across this, bro, this should not be happening. Every time I'm clicking, it should, like, every time there's a new person on screen, the mouse goes invisible and then it shows up as soon as you click in the dead middle of thing. Now, I know that's probably because it's based on your point of view and it's locking in on that camera dot, but that is so annoying. I like, because let's be real here, this cursor is really fucking obvious. Like, let me keep it out of the way. Stop putting it in the middle of the thing. That's so distracting. By a process of elimination, then that distracted man must be Castle O'Meara. Yeah. I guess I'm just keeping it in the middle of the screen. And of those remaining women, the lady on the right looks more like a Barbosa and the other a Quinn. Just actually look. Wow, look at the face scar. Girl, what happened to you? Speaking of late arrivals, okay, randomly not voiced. Who is our newest guest? Okay. Now everybody's looking here. M. Might be a good time to mention that breakfast will be ready at 9 a.m. in case anyone wants to return to their rooms and freshen up. Saved by the bellboy. One of those people must be behind Mr. Dean's disappearance. But who are they all? They're all here for the seance, and some of them know one another clearly. They all know one another. Am I clearly an infiltrator? Think on that too much or I'll grow paranoid. All I can do is the job, investigate her vanishing and probe into these people. One of them is behind it. The more I can learn about them and their reasons for being here, the better chance I have of finding her. I should make a record of their movements. It might be helpful to know what their plans are and when their rooms are free. Okay, I'm going to bring this up again. Oh, there's where the raven fell. So this kind of game really relies on immersion. And I am liking so much of what I am seeing in this game. I find it very easy to kind of get immersed and to fiddle through and poke. But there are already a few things I find really distracting. One is during the cutscenes, having the mouse constantly moving back and forth. Like, having to have it in the middle of the screen is unacceptable. Make it go fully invisible, give it a docking point, anything other than putting it in the middle of the screen where you have characters showing up. Second big issue, the voice lines just randomly don't happen. I'm assuming they're not voiced, but it seems a little bit random as to why they are and why they aren't. Like, his thoughts makes total sense. And I can also say when you're having like a investigative interaction, like a discussion with them and you're choosing selections, I can also understand that. That is a lot to have voice. I get that. But when you're having big cutscene conversations like this, randomly not having one or two people talk is very strange. It's almost like they didn't finish, or those were added, or so it's again removes immersion because you're like paying attention and then suddenly you have to read. So I don't love that. And the other thing was the tutorial, and I can't say that's going to be a problem. Oh, fuck. Hi, hello. I was having thoughts and you're right the fuck there. Yeah, like, come on, guys. I really want to get immersed, and those are really distracting. Hi. This thing where it locks in.
Monsieur?
I don't love that. Un moment.
You
Sure.
would be Declan Water, correct?
Yes. Front. Yeah.
Allow me to even the playing field. Huh? I am Etienne Toussaint, a debunker of fraudulent mystics. And it's the topic of fraud I wish to speak with you on.
Okay. Well, let's analyze him before we discuss anything. I want to know what's in your pocket. Notebook. Worn around the edges, kept close to hand. Okay. Society of Psychical Research, 1882. The crest which reads Society of I just read it in a circle and it's right there. I am a bright person. Okay, let's discuss. Well, let's bring up your thing first. Mr. Toussaint has suggested that there may be frauds at the event. Con artists hoping to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees. I mean, I would imagine so. Searching out fraud must be easy work in an event such as this. In what way, monsieur? It is a seance. Surely everyone involved in running it is a charlatan and the rest naive fools. Au contraire, monsieur. Many of the guests are true magical practitioners. But at a gathering such as this, there is likely to be somebody looking to take advantage of the more vulnerable attendees, those who merely believe. Okay. Let's see. How do you know my identity? You know me, sir. It did it again. It's moving it to that little point. Not quite. I know of you. It remains to be seen if you truly are the man I have read about. Okay. That makes sense. Notebook in your pocket. What you got there? You always carry that notebook with you, Mr. Toussaint? More often than not. There's a lot to record. Best I don't chance it to something fragile like memory. You agree, non? I have seen you making notes in your own journal. Oui? True? Many here claim to have true magical abilities. Excuse me, but did you say there are people here who think they can perform magic? Non. I said there are people here who can perform it. You are, I know, not of the scene. But believe me when I tell you, magic, rituals, ghosts, it is all real. ... It is hard, of course, and expensive in what it takes, so it is not commonplace. Easier for some to fake. This is ridiculous. To you right now? Maybe. But you are here now, and you will soon see many unexplainable things. Okay, I like this. Good. It's a gold when it seems to be a little bit more important. So I guess we should, click it. Do you suspect someone, then? I believe most attendees are legitimate practitioners, but yes, I have my suspicions. My intent is to gain the proof that will discredit them. Okay. Attendees and staff have their own problems to be solved. Solving these mysteries will help you uncover more about their relationship with Dean and their own reasons for attending the seance. You have gained enough evidence to solve Mr. Toussaint's hypothesis. After solving the hypothesis, confront Mr. Toussaint to find out what your deductions have revealed. Okay. So hypothesis unlocked. Let's go to tab. Form hypothesis. I can do this first. Okay. I'm gonna let it play out. I kind of like the animation. It's a little bit much, but I don't know. It's kind of satisfying. It makes me want to I'm really bad at this kind of thing, but I'm like this. I want to figure out how to do novel planning like this. I like those. Kind of cool. All right, let's do some thinking here. Mr. Toussaint's goal is to blank me into a blank for blank. Okay. Sure, let's make a hypothesis. Yeah, I think the last word is fraudulence. Is to something, I think. Oh, no, he wants to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence. What if? Okay. I know what happened here. Okay, we don't need to read those future. I know what happened.
It seems Mr. Toussaint is here on a witch hunt and intends to force me to his side. I should confront him about this.
Okay, I will confront him about this. Oh my god, it's so angry. Confront. Your goal is to coerce me into investigating a guest for fraudulence.
Quite right. Excellent.
Why is that voice?
I had planned to do it myself, but once I saw you, I knew you would have to help, Detective.
Help. Help. Okay.
So, you do know who I am.
Indeed. I am an investigator of my own sort, you see. It would be foolish of me enter a new country and not read the papers, n'est-ce pas?
Ah.
As for my own investigation, I have focused on Madame Hazel Erickson. I'll get to the heart of it. She's an out-and-out fraud. About this, I have no trace of a doubt. But my belief alone is not quite enough. I still lack evidence.
Fair.
Here, take this key. It will let you into room 19, Madame Erickson's room. There you can find something that proves the case. Of this, I'm sure.
So we have to timetable when
What
she's
makes
not.
you think I'd do a thing like that?
That's your job, is it not? And you would want to keep your presence here quiet? No?
Oh, so you're you're threatening me.
You won't hear a thing further about your presence once you have aided me. Here, the key. I shall see you back with the evidence inside the hour. Yes?
I do kind of like this. It helps guide when it's...
Otherwise, well, I will have to make an announcement at breakfast. You will be out no long after, I assure you.
And how do you expect me to get into Miss Erickson's room safely?
I believe I heard her discussing her plans with Monsieur Aufin. You might consider listening in.
This is a good way. Oh god, shaking it. This is a good way of kind of introducing you to more tools. I like it. You can eavesdrop on private conversations to discover more clues. Okay.
I'm sorry, sir, but do you have a pen I can borrow?
No use for one. Drudgery is an oral tradition, so I never got much into the writing. Home has served me grand for my purposes. Do you want my chisel?
No. I was planning on taking some notes. I want to go downstairs and examine the energy left by that poor bird before breakfast.
Why?
I suspect there is something to be learned about our fortunes here. If only I could have gotten to it before it was cleaned up.
Aye, well, I suppose some folks here have never gutted a bird to read its entrails before.
Is that some kind of Irish saying?
No, babe. I'm pretty sure he guts a bird to read its entrails.
No.
Yeah, thought so.
Oh, well, you'll excuse me then.
Okay, Mr. O'Finn doesn't write, and I didn't see his name on the sign book. He must be the person who marked his name to the next. Make a note of that. That might mark him out as a suspect, but he might also be just lying. While investigating, you can learn characters' movements across the weekend. This information is learned by asking people, searching rooms, listening in on conversations, and more. Added to the timetable on 3. God. As you learn more information, the timetable will be populated. Characters will appear on the map each hour if you know their schedule for that time slot. Reminders can also be set so events aren't missed. Nice. Okay, so we don't know what Finn's doing, but Erickson will be in the atrium from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Okay. So we're looking for room 19 or room 4, so it's pretty much directly across from us. Over there, I guess. I guess let's talk to him. Let's analyze him first. Start from the top. Crown, roughly made of wood and leather. Wild hair and beard. He looks to be living a hermit's lifestyle. Staff, a yew branch with the simplest of ornamentation, but he carries it proudly. An ornate belt. His belt is quite eye-catching. Yeah, it's a bit of a contrast to the roughly made crown, isn't it?
There you are now.
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but do I know you?
Haha, no, I never said such. Just plainly, there you are, and you are.
Okay.
You have me there, sir.
Sir, I'm no knight. I'm done enough in, and you can call me such. I'm a proud traveller, protector of these lands.
Noted. I am Declan Ward. Also, not a knight.
Haha, good to meet you, lad.
I take it that you've come for the séance.
Ah, yes and no. I'm here because of the séance, but not for it. I have no urge to speak to the dead. I doubt they have much comfort to offer up.
Very fair.
What interests me is those people who want to speak to the dead. How they intend to do it, and more, what they will be doing afterwards to clean up their mess. These rich people, they think because they force themselves on these lands they can do what they want to them? It won't stand. The land won't let it, and neither will I.
Interesting. Okay. Talk to me about your belt. I don't think he's going to know anything about the device. You have quite the ornate belt. Do you like it? I killed the deer myself. My cousin. Okay. This is a lot of grammar and word issues, my bro. I killed and skinned the deer myself is what I'm betting that's supposed to be. My cousin Connor helped me shape the tin. The man is fierce handy with a ball hammer. Nice. Built it nice. Talk about your staff. What does your staff signify? It signifies that I'll bash you if you come near me or mine. No, you mind what they say, lad. There are still plenty of snakes in Ireland. Double-edged sword, that one. Or double-edged comment. Snakes as in, actual snakes, but snakes as in people, I think. You sport an uncommon look. A man is only truly free when he is free of the opinion of others. I like that. I like that a lot. You get it. It's an unusual crown you wear. Crown? That's the pale speaking any lad. It's a circlet. It's a sign of my station as a druid and protector of this land and its inhabitants. That's fair. Yeah, let's ask about the druid. You say you're a druid. Ah, as much as anyone can be. The Catholics didn't leave much trace of the old ways, but I've pieced together a tradition that feels alright to me and called it druidism. No more made up than anything else, mind. For the most part, I just treat all natural things as equal in value. People, plants, animals, and places. Real places, the wild and such, not man-made intrusions like this manor. Bloody eyesore. Code of conduct. What is the code you live by? Nothing fancy. I try to treat all people, creatures, plants, and places as equal. I leave no trace, I burn safely, and I leave my share for the other folks. That's good. That's how you should take hiking. Document timetable. Any plans for this weekend, Mr. O'Finn? Yeah, we need that. I'm told there's a big party on later. I'll go to that, I guess. Fancy dress. I reckon that means they'll dress like me and I'll dress like them, no? I'm told there's proper history, goods history in the gardens. So I'll go there while it's bright, then head off to the bar when it's dark. I'll wander the hedge maze after lunchtime, I think, and go get a gator in the bar before dinner bell. Not sure what else there is to do. I told talks, but talking, to me, is a two-way thing, not sitting down so someone can tell you about their hobbies. And for Sunday? Who knows? Tomorrow's too far away to be worth thinking about today. There's a séance anyway. Could spend some time getting on Fiad's nerves, though. That's always fun. She said she'd be doing some work with the well after lunch. Might stick my face in and see how she's getting on. Okay. Oh, we are going to ask him about the strange device. Okay. We still don't know why he's really here, so I'm down for that. You seen the strange device kept off to the side in the atrium? I have, and I don't like it. It has a bad energy off it. Whatever it's measuring, it's part of the séance, and that means I don't trust it. I wouldn't mind going back and talking to the other guy about that. What are your thoughts on the séance? Well, very exciting to talk to a ghost. I'm sure the dead have lots to say. Oh no, my god isn't real, I wasted my life, and so and so. Didn't show up for my funeral. Riveting. I'm more interested in the mad fellows who think death is more interesting than life, and the stupid things they'll do to prove it. Okay. Last night as I arrived, I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain. Ah, I knew there would be death here. I'm sorry. You saw a being nigh, lad. Spells trouble, of the life-ending type. She's a portent, you see, an omen. One that means death and grief have come to your house. Somebody will die here this weekend. Possibly more than one. Certainly no less. Miss Dean, am I too late? Don't think there's anything else to discuss with him.
I should go.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
I'm running out of time to find Mr. Toussaint as evidence.
I get it, but like, he's standing right there, bro. He's gonna see us go out of this room. Let's listen first. Just checking. Alright, alright. Attendees list. Says targets. Miss Dean's name is circled. That's weird. Crystal ball. Nothing happens when I touch it. It feels surprisingly cold. Very little time. Let's go here. There's George's wardrobe. Books. What you got? Book by Mr. Toussaint. Frauds and Their Mythology. Volume 2. It has several pages bookmarked. Interesting. Shoes. Nightstands. Bed. Ooh. Hey. The remains of a letter from a contact telling her that she is magically void, meaning she cannot learn magic no matter how hard she tries. No wonder she burnt it. Evidence ×2. Oh, now this one's a horse. Cute. And there's this. Oh, hey! That's this loss. Okay, okay. Do we probably need something for that, right? Yeah, we need a combination. Interesting. Okay, we don't have any information for that. So probably shouldn't have looked at that. Eee, what we got here? Stationery? Everything needed to pen a letter. Ugh. You can close on your own. Normal deer. Ah. Mrs. Erickson's schedule for this weekend. I have noted her movements in my timetable. Some dress clothes, nothing important. A dress bedecked with beads and sequins. Surely it's for the stage. Clothes, clothes. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Syringe. Mixture of morphine and scopolamine. Heard of this concoction being used to sedate people. Is this for her own use or for something more sinister? Okay. Maybe by the nightstands? We're running out of time though. Oh, Ogd. Oh, that's that. Hey, that's that symbol she was wearing, right? A book on the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, a spiritualist society. Okay. Try the other one. Tarot. Standard deck of tarot cards. I can't see anything special about them. Okay. I don't think we've gotten. Didn't see anything that would make me think we have anything on her. How much proof did he need? He needs to investigate. Did he say how much proof he needed? He just needed proof. I mean, I feel like that might be enough proof. I would like get into combination lock, but I don't think we have any information for that. Unless it's hogged. There is a connection there. Let me, let's try that. How do I? Does have an H. Ooh. Wow, that's really dumb, girl. You need a better. Okay, I have to. There we go. Collection of notes. Some ancient-looking pages. Illuminatus Magicus Consumatio. Doesn't that mean eating magic of some kind? Magic resides in the heart of the user. Consume it and you will take their power. Yeah. Consumma is not usually a word used for positive things. Place the sedated victim inside the rituals. For step 1. In order to consume the magic of your friends or enemies, place the sedated victim inside the ritual circle. Candles, a knife, bog oak, everything required to carry out the ritual. But who? I cannot risk picking another pariah like me. Oh, girl. This looks to be a ritual to eat the heart of a person and steal their magical abilities. Good God, she can't honestly mean to go ahead with this. Might. And then she has the candles. Rich red candles. And the runes. Okay, let's go ahead and, if I back away, will that just close? No, not. Alright, I think we have enough here. Let's go, talk to Mr. Toussaint. Run! He looks like he is sticking his tongue out. He's not, but it looked like it for just a minute. Hey, buddy.
Ah, hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
I don't know. Can I help you? I have stuff for you. Let's start with the ritual pages. Yeah. Found a ritual in her room. Talks of eating a person's heart to steal their magical abilities. Surely this is nonsense, sir. Such a thing cannot be real. What's more, she cannot intend on doing this. That is ominous. Rather too ominous. Certainly such rituals exist. Do they work? I cannot say. Why would she do it? Madame Erickson is a fraud, monsieur, but I have trouble believing her capable of such a deranged act. You'll no doubt find many here studying strange things, but reading a book on sacrifice is not the same as performing it, correct? If we are to know this is her plan and not academic in nature, then she would need to confess. She is unlikely to confess to me, but you, perhaps. Burnt paper, yeah, that's what I was looking for. I found a scrap of paper indicating that Mrs. Erickson is a pariah. I thought it might interest you. It does, but a scrap, you say? Is the page complete? Is she named on it? It is not. Then it will not suffice. I do not think we could convince anyone it isn't a forgery, however real it might be. Kind of running out of dust. There were a list in her room with names of guests on it. Interesting, but it doesn't prove anything in itself. A list of marks for her fraudulent ways, a list for something more. Who can say off this alone? Your name was marked off. How insulting. A list of people she does not like, maybe. Evelyn Dean's name was circled. At the top was written targets. Interesting. Speculation, yes, but perhaps it is that I do not use magic, whereas Mademoiselle Dean is rumored to be a studied woman. Okay. So not great. Looks like we didn't get the evidence he wanted, and I'm running out of time. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Other than the ball this evening, I hope to attend the talks. Talks in the drawing room, one at 11, one at 3, and one more at 5 if you wish to join me. And tomorrow, let me see, I plan to attend the drawing room talks at 3 and 5. I want to eat before the seance at 9, but I have no interest in the silent dinner, so I'll need the corner staff and make arrangements beforehand. Okay, so we don't have anything for him. You said you wanted to see Mrs. Erickson in action, but isn't Miss Carmela Mantovani the mystic of honor at the seance? You are correct, monsieur, but that does not interest me. Mademoiselle Mantovani's talents are known and tested many times over. I am sure she will do a fine job. Okay. Proof is needed to declare someone a fraud. Yeah, I get that. What sort of proof would suffice to show someone to be a fraud? Any number of things, monsieur, catching them in the act, of course, but a record of their methods, a letter admitting they are faking it, even their confession would do if witnessed by someone of standing. I'm sure you will know it when you see it. Okay, but he's... Okay.
That's all.
Take care, monsieur.
Okay.
Oh, it's nearing breakfast and I need to find that evidence for Mr. Toussaint soon.
Yeah, I get that. I'm a little bit unsure what he wants me to find in that room because I feel like we've looked at everything we could possibly see in this room. But I'm missing something, I guess. Somewhere. What haven't we looked at? We've looked in there. We looked at that. We've looked in there. We've looked in there. She has shoes, I guess. Guess we'll look at her shoes. Yep, average shoes. She wears average shoes. She has books on Erickson. She has a mirror. She has a deer. We looked in this dressing table. We looked in this wardrobe. We're looking at it again, I guess. It's just the sleepy time stuff. I'm a little baffled here. I've looked at that. Something under the bed, maybe? Where's my crotch? No. We've got the letter, but it's not proof enough. He needs evidence. He didn't actually... I guess it doesn't matter if it's from her room. I was under the understanding that it was definitely from her room. But maybe it's not. In which case, she's like, what, down there with the bird? So maybe if we scuttle, we can get to her in like 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes before he acts like a dick, so. Hey! Takes a minute to analyze her, but I think we should. Because that's going to be important, I think. Elaborate crest, worn with pride. I don't recognize the symbol itself. I do, it's that hogged one. Costume jewelry, an array of jewelry, the sort run by spiritualists and show women. Nervous energy, she hides it well, but seems uncomfortable. For what reason?
Well, hello there. I don't recognize you. We haven't met before, have we?
We haven't. I'm Declan Ward.
Mrs. Erickson. Hazel, if ever we should get so friendly. I'm a medium by trade, so naturally I had to come to this gathering. I'm hoping to pick up some new skills before the end.
Okay. I don't know that we want to dive right into this. Are you alright, Mrs. Erickson? You seem uncomfortable. As if to comment on it will make me feel more comfortable. I'm fine, Mr. Ward, thank you. I'm honestly tempted to... I'm gonna go out of order here, I think. Well, I guess it's whatever I want to do. Let's start here. Do you know anything about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, Mrs. Erickson? Do I? I would sure hope so. Let's see, what can I tell you? We're a society of those interested in magic, especially the divine, what you'll hear called high magic. Right now, the Egyptian style is in fashion. That's relevant to that painting. The society is based in London. You should see about it, you know, if you ever find yourself over there. It's a little weird to just like launch into the fact that we've been in her apartment. But bro, I kind of need it. We're a little low on time here. I should open for proof of fraudulence. I mean, We did that and found that there was a fucking weird ass ritual in there. Let's just piss her off. I've heard it said that some people are simply devoid of magic. Have you heard of such a thing? Pariahs. Yes, I have heard of this. People for whom no amount of training will open the third eye. It's dreadful, unfair even. What did they do to be cursed so? She's not gonna, like, own up to it. Sure. Do you think there could be a ritual that would allow a person to steal magic from another practitioner? How could you? No, of course not. I wouldn't know, Mr. Ward. I communicate with ghosts. I would have no business with such rituals. Does your jewelry have a particular meaning at all? Oh, not in that there are symbols or anything of that sort, but different colors and stones are thought to have magical correspondences. It's almost standard as the mystic's attire. It lets people know exactly why I'm here and what I do. Do we have enough to form a hypothesis with her? Hazel Erickson's goal is to blank the blank of blank to blank her blank. I think it's going to be magical abilities here. I think this one's heart. I think it's consume the heart of Evelyn Dean to steal her magical abilities.
Mrs. Erickson intends on murdering Evelyn Dean to eat her heart and steal her magical abilities. I must confront her before it's too late.
Is this gonna give me evidence for the guy to not yell at me, though? I really don't know about that. Confront unlocked.
Mr. Ward, what troubles you?
Hopefully this is the right direction, because I really just don't want the Frenchman to, like, me out. Confront. Sure. Your goal is to consume the heart of Evelyn Dean, to steal her magical abilities.
How could you possibly... Can you, read minds? Or did you let yourself into my room to rifle through my belongings?
I mean, it may look bad for me, but I'm not trying to eat somebody.
Bad news for both of us, then. You can't say anything without giving yourself up as a thief. And who would believe you? Whatever it is, you're no mystic, so there's no way you can't understand. To know such secrets exist, such wonders to see, and to be kept from it by some abnormality. What's the reason? I've put the work in and nothing. Am I a soulless freak? Is that why? Am I to be punished in this life and then again for eternity? Would you sit by and do nothing?
Yeah, I don't think I'd eat somebody.
Well, I won't. I'll have my heart, my powers, my soul, and all you get by saying something is a nasty dealing with when I have them.
Oh, goodness.
Stay out of this, Mr. Ward, if you have any sense.
Good lord. The woman is insane, desperate, or both. She must be stopped. Maybe Mr. Toussaint will have some idea. Hopefully this counts and he doesn't go screaming from the room, "There's a detective in the house." Because if he does, I'm going to bite his ankles. Hey, bro.
Hello again, Monsieur Ward. Can I help you?
So, the lady's crazy.
Mrs. Erickson has confessed to me. Quite a gruesome plan. She is indeed a fraud. She has no magical powers. She seems to be incapable of using magic, in fact. Something that plagues her, to the point where she will perform a ritual to steal the heart and magical prowess from another ear.
What? No, it cannot be.
He's a lot more alarmed about it this time than he was the first time that we brought up she might be doing this.
She is in dire need to feel magic. To have it, it seems. But also, she fears that the reason she cannot use magic is a flaw in her soul.
She's blinded, of course, by our desires. Anyone who believes in a soul would also believe that there is no eternal bliss for them after murder.
One would fucking hope that, especially after eating them.
Especially in a manner so foul. What's more, now you and I know our plan.
Her plan is psycho.
Here, take my notes. Let her know that if she does this, not only it will stain her in her god's eyes for eternity, but also we'll see her hanged and raised to this oblivion she fears so much.
She would be better served getting off this path now and finding more mundane solutions to finding her god's favor.
I am told one can cleanse her soul with coin. My record shows she certainly coined enough of that in her time. As for you and me, Monsieur Wilder, our business is done. Whatever reason you're really here, your identity is safe with me. And as for this place, news of our plans has turned my stomach. I've had enough mysticism for this trip. I shall be sitting the séance out.
Interesting.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have notes to make in my quarters. Au revoir, monsieur.
Au revoir. So I did kind of want to ask you about something. Mystery solved. Mr. Toussaint is no longer attending the séance. Mr. Toussaint now has the information he needed on Mrs. Erickson, which will also ensure she does not do something more terrible. Yay! Why are we looking at this suddenly? Why is it filling up suddenly? That gauge decreased, and a light went out as soon as Mr. Toussaint decided he was no longer attending the séance. Oh, so we have to, like, convince people not to go somehow. What exactly is that device monitoring and why? Maybe I should convince another guest to avoid the event and see if this occurs again. Oh, are you talkable? No. Come back! Baby, come back!
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Not the baby I was meaning.
Is this your room? Number 4? Mr. Ward?
Yup.
Yes, that's me.
Sorry to disturb you, sir. Just delivering this parcel to your room. It was left for you at the front desk.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. By who?
No idea, sir. It was left when nobody was about to see. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you, Mrs. Joyce. What is this? A journal. It has Miss Dean's name on it. What's inside? How did this get here? No postmark, so it came from the hotel itself. But from who? Regardless of who sent it, I should read the thing. Could also be her. Just saying. She might have been like, ooh, a page is missing. Hey. Sunday the 24th. She talks of her arrival at the manor. Everything seemed to go smoothly. Her writing is delicate and graceful, as was her signature. What are these 4 symbols beside the word supplies? Monday the 25th. Seems she bumped into somebody and was not pleased to see them. It looks as if she was to name them on the following page, but that information is now missing. Seems some pages were torn out. Tuesday the 26th. The night she went missing. She speaks of feelings of dread and she doubts she will sleep that night. Look at the writing difference. This is all very like clean and clear, but this is like fucking weird. Her writing has become more erratic since she arrived at the manor. Somehow I think this, giant symbol might have something to do with it. A sigil with dream scrawled next to it, so that connects to our dream. Saw this in my dream. Did she dream it too? What does this mean? Do we have the same dream? What does it mean? Has anyone experienced anything similar, I wonder? If I could find even 3 people with similar experiences, then I could be sure there's something there. Anything else? No, all observations discovered. Nice! This left me with more questions than answers. Perhaps some answers lie in her reason for being here. Maybe I can find something related to that, or otherwise useful by searching her room. But in which room was she staying? I would also say what's interesting in this is that the forged letter specifically said that her belongings should go to the staff. I wonder if that was the staff. Let's really quickly talk to Mrs. Erickson. Hey,
Mr.
psychopath.
Ward, surely we have nothing left to discuss?
Yeah, no, we're not done, bitch. we not have like a threat to give her? Sure. Do you know which... Yeah. Do you know which room Miss Dean was staying in? No, I've been trying to find her for a few days. She's a slippery one. If you find her or her room, do let me know. Yeah, it would make sense that the lady who wants to murder her maybe doesn't know. Strange dreams. I had such a strange dream the night I got here. I was trapped in a corridor somewhere in the manor. Have you experienced similar? Oh, well, of course I have, but I could not discuss something so personal. I'm sorry, when you are as deeply attuned as I am, things take their toll. Yeah. Wouldn't say that's a direct match with the dreams Miss Dean and I had. It's close, but not enough. Okay, we are at the next hour, so that's the end of this
I won't bother
discussion.
you anymore, Mrs. Erickson.
Goodbye now.
9 a.m. In this next hour, the event, breakfast into the dining room. Alright. So, Mr. So we need to act on these, I guess? We have to show her the notes. Okay. So we're going to do that really quickly, and then we're going to go to the... Oh god. We're going to go to the... Well, we're going to call it and then go... Bear with me.
Ward, sure.
No, we're not done. Notes on Mrs. Erickson.
Mrs. Erickson. We need to talk.
This had best not be about my personal affairs again. Why don't you do us both a favor, Mr. Ward, and stop interfering? What could you, of all people, possibly have to say to me?
That's not a bad point. Perhaps you'll be more interested in what Mr. Toussaint has to say.
Whoa.
Shall we go to your room then? Or would you rather discuss this in the open?
I don't really want to go to her room.
My room, sir.
Okay, I guess we're going to her room.
So you've read the notes and understand your situation. Whether you face eternal damnation now is a point of debate. You assume that this is linked to this magical nullness you have. You may well be wrong. But if you do this, then you are locking yourself onto that path. And Mr. Toussaint will ensure your remaining days will not be easy. Magic or no.
He's right. I'm a damned fool.
You are a damned fool, but you're also desperate.
I wanted so much to be special. To have what the others have. But now you have taken that hope from me. Maybe you will have saved my soul. But even now, I think I'd pay that price for a taste of that. If he wasn't going to rob my chance to use and appreciate it, I would curse you both if I didn't know there would be no venom in my bite. But he wins. I forsake this ritual.
Oh.
And I forsake this seance. I have no want to see others enjoying what I will never have. I hope they see their ghost and more. So much more.
Ominous. Alrighty.
Now, I would really like to be left alone. I have a lot to think about.
That's fair. Have a good day. Sorry to ruin your, evil plot there. Mrs. Erickson is no longer attending the seance. Using Mr. Toussaint as a safeguard, I have talked Mrs. Erickson down. And the goop is shifting. Yes, good, good. Piss off the goo. I was right. The gauge decreases as people's plans for the seance change. I'm still unsure of the device's purpose, but my gut says I want this as decreased as possible by the seance. Nice. Leave now. If the seance has attracted the likes of Mrs. Erickson, then Miss Dean may be in even more danger than I realized. I was able to make her see sense, but I doubt that's enough to spare her from eternal damnation. She's a fraud, an unrepentant sinner, with no regard for the harm caused by her pursuit of power. How many desperate people has she cheated to get this far? Can she atone for what she's already done? That is, if she even realizes she needs to. Regardless, she's no longer my concern. Alright, so we got a little bit of progress there. He's like turning just slightly incrementally. I think it's because it's like, it makes me think of if you ever use the program SketchUp. Sometimes the figures are 2D and they do this. But that is going to be where we call it for now. We are going to be going down into the dining hall and engaging in breakfast shortly. But as of this moment, I'm going to have to go ahead and call it while just stop staring at me, bro. So until next time, until I see you again. Have a good morning, day, evening, whatever time it may be, and laters.